In that sense of freedom, you know in your heart what's right and what's wrong. You're not controlled from externals, nor are you controlled by fear, nor are you controlled by what other people are going to say about you. You understand inside of yourself what feels right and what feels wrong. I always trust in that much more than anything else. When I trust in that, I understand that that is the source where all these precepts and rules come from. And when I go to that, it's not controlled by the external. It's like directed by the Dhamma. We call it the truth from inside. And that is like a force which sort of drives the whole life. It's not a controlling, it's a freedom. You know, you're being, if you like, driven by freedom. Understanding why. But not telling other people what to do. Not even telling yourself what to do. But being, I suppose, naturally good, naturally wise. So when I'm a monk, all these rules are just so easy to keep. Because I don't even think about them. You just do it because it makes sense. It's just being free. It's being natural. It's just going with things rather than against things. It's like being unconditionally aware, non-judgmental, freeing. Imagine if you can do that to other people. That's really showing you love them. That's why in Buddhism they say just like a mother loves her only child. Doesn't matter what your child is, you love them unconditionally, you don't judge them. That's why if you go into prisons and you see there's multiple rapists, don't judge them for goodness sake. Otherwise you can't love them. You can't show them freedom. Because when you start judging, there's a lack of understanding. Why they did that, where all the forces behind them, why they, their upbringing, just the situation they happen to be in, maybe the drugs or the alcohol. Sure, it's an awful thing which happened, but can you really judge? When you don't judge, then you can love. When you love, it's amazing when a person who's done some terrible, terrible act and they come up to you and you just are kind to them rather than criticizing them. When you're not judging them, when you're loving them for who they are, no matter who they are. I think when I went to prisons, that's one of the reasons why the prisoners were very fond of me. Because I would never judge them. As I kept saying, all the times when I used to go to prisons, I never once saw a criminal. Never once inside jail saw a criminal. Saw people who'd done crimes, but never saw a criminal. People who'd done crimes. I didn't judge them by those acts which they did. They were much more than that. They were unjudgeable. How many things have you done in your life? In millions, hundreds of millions of acts, words you've done. Why can you judge a person for 3 or 4 stupid things they did?